Hi everyone, I just wanted to make a quick presentation on the IT profession. One aspect of it that I want to discuss is pretty fundamental to its existence. That aspect concerns the profession as a whole and not merely an aspect of it. Basically, this fundamental feature defines and presupposes all of the other aspects because it's going to touch all of them at once. It's basically a seminal shift in how the IT profession will be conducted and perceived in the future. And that has to do with the fact that it will become essentially obsolete. Allow me to explain. Nowadays we live, actually we always lived in a capitalistic system, or at least a system which already had the ground rules of capitalism applied to it, even before the advent of the capitalism as we know it today. In a capitalistic system, we all rely on money and labor, and the exchange of money and labor defines the way society has been governed and structured since the earliest times, basically. And the IT profession is no different. IT personnel are basically trained professionals, either in college and universities or for special certification courses, which were given the necessary knowledge that was obviously obtained by and developed by people before them, and also put into an institutionalized format so that it could be like institutionalized, organized format so that it could be taught to future people, basically. And this IT professional takes special courses, and then they apply that knowledge in a given profession that they choose. Now, usually this profession, there are different branches of the IT profession. Some of them have to do with developing new solutions. Some have to do with improving the existing solutions. Others have to do with maintaining the status quo. IT usually touch all of these aspects, and depending on the organization, it can be either R&D or R&D as in research and development, or it can be simply in a support like an IT help desk. The reason why I'm saying it will become obsolete is because technology is marching at an ever accelerating exponential rate. Eventually, most people, most futurists, most technological pioneers project a time when we will be unable to keep track of the technological curve, and it will become essentially untrackable because it will be rising so exponentially. Eventually, AI, artificial intelligence, will become smarter than ourselves, and since computers already are far, far, far better at delegating as well as optimizing tasks needed for a given organization, so too will future computers be able to take the place of humans, not only in maintaining and supporting, but also in developing novel solutions, because they're able to organize everything more efficiently, they're able to optimize everything better, and they're able to develop new programming ways of doing things that were not possible before, simply because our intelligence is so much lacking compared to what future intelligence will be like. Pioneers of the industry, such as Ray Kurzweil, who is one of the main proponents of transhumanism, which is essentially technologically augmented society, projects about that sort of development to occur in the future. The IT profession will essentially become obsolete. Obviously, it won't be a radical, immediate transition. The transition will be mild. Essentially, in the beginning, the AI will still be maintained by IT people, like it is right now, but eventually the AI will outgrow the intellectual capacity of its maintainers, and it will assume control of itself. And this is something that simply will revolutionize everything. The automated nature of the IT industry, as well as all other industries, will mean that humans will finally be free from doing essentially useless or redundant labor that could be done better by computers who need no vacations, who need no money, who need no nourishment, have no needs that need to be met. And this will free humans to exploit their full, if you will, potential, or simply to enjoy themselves in their brief time span of life here on Earth. So that's where I see the IT profession going in the future. It will transition smoothly from being what it is right now, which is paid labor to maintain, develop, and optimize systems, to the non-existence of labor as such, and with it, the complete obsolete nature of the IT profession as a whole, which will be assumed by the technology that will be developed self-recursively at that time, meaning that it will no longer require maintenance, development, or optimization, because it will be able to do all of that all by itself without having to rely on anyone else to provide any input for it, for a given output. In general, this will mean everything will run smoother. Humans will be freer than they are right now. Right now there isn't really much freedom to begin with. And society will become far more technological. So this IT revolution will touch every aspect, not only the IT industry, but also all other industries which nowadays are intimately connected to it to begin with. That's how I see the IT profession becoming obsolete in the future. With that being said, however, IT will still obviously remain, the AI, artificial intelligence, will still provide a backbone of all our activities in this technological society. So IT itself will not become obsolete, only the staff maintaining and managing it will be free to do other things without having to be paid for it or having to attend a certain tasks. Thank you for listening.